Alright, welcome back to the channel. This is my 4th regional of the year. We're here in Santa Maria Rancho Bowl. A little bit older lane surface, so they're probably gonna hook a good amount. We're bowling on the Billy Hardwick pattern, which is 44 feet. I brought 12. I just got done making my ultimate arsenal, so if you guys are interested in what that looks like, check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. Posting one ball at a time. By the time this goes up, the entire arsenal is probably gonna be there, but a little more detail, layouts, everything. Something different from Instagram, so I'd really appreciate it if you guys support me there. Practice session today, Pro-Am tonight. Funny story, actually. I thought I wasn't gonna make it. So the drive from Vegas was about 6 hours. I've never made this drive before. I've never been to this bowling center before in my life. I don't remember how many miles I had left, because I left at 8:40 this morning. Past this gas station. I was like, I'll see another one. Driving through the mountains, no gas station. My gas light turns on with about 20 miles left, and I know my car gets about 13 miles a gallon. I made it. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe for the algorithm. Let's throw some balls. Well, we're about 30 minutes into practice, and to absolutely no surprise, they hook really early. Every ball that has surface looks terrible. They're going straight down lane. Most people think their ball's not hooking. I am, I guess, experienced enough to know that my ball's hooking way too early. There's a good chance I throw the Typhoon game 1. I could definitely see people getting way too far left to start because they hook so much. Probably just gonna be throwing it 3-pin. Yeah. The format, so I don't have to talk about it tomorrow. I'm probably gonna talk about it tomorrow. 7 games, cut to top 16, bowl another 4, cut to 8 for a round robin, no step ladder. So every pin always matters, but it just matters a little more this time. Probably gonna throw the clean balls because the early balls go straight down lane, and it's hard to strike like that. Gotta go bowl the Pro-Am. You're not gonna see any of that. Let the games begin.
Head southeast towards Skyway Drive.
Alright, here's the play. Breaking the lanes down to the right, per usual. I'm gonna give you guys my game plan because I wanna try to help influence this practice because not a lot of people do it. I have a really bad feeling, like normal, that when the first number starts with a 4 and the second number is 3 or higher, people use way too much surface, start way too far left, the lanes get really bad, and then things get kind of weird. What I'm gonna do here, I don't think the right is really in play because they hook so early in this place, so you get the illusion that your ball's going straight if you get your ball going to the right. But if you get it going up the lane too much, it hooks too early, gets offline, so that slot's not really there. I'm just gonna beat that spot up so that if I play 15, which is my plan around there, I have a little more hook to the right. And if I throw more shots there and less shots to the left, I should have more hold. So if the rest of the field does that, the lanes probably get really good. Will the rest of the field do that? Absolutely not. So I have to be prepared for when I go to my next pair to possibly move an arrow left, maybe more, maybe move right. If we can keep our ball around 9, 10, 11 down lane and just use different angles to get there, I think we'll be okay. But yeah, there we go. We got qualifying today, 7 games. Let's get it. All right, not a terrible day on the lanes. I mean, I'm always hypercritical of myself, but I think I missed one spare today, which was cool because it was a 5-count washout and I wrapped it. But I also bonused a split. I also picked up a 310, which should probably pick those up anyways, but we'll count it as a wash today. Didn't miss any spares because we bonused one and we missed one. Got to 176 over. I'm in the lead. I don't think anybody else went around me, so we'll have an opportunity tomorrow to spare-wise, and I think everybody should do this in order to get better because you have to have a little bit of analysis so you know what to work on for when you go home, or even for tomorrow. Like, I can make some adjustments. They're a little tricky on the fresh, and I feel like you got to break them down a little bit to have a chance to bowl a good game, and unfortunately, we bowled somebody that used a lot of surface, played way too far left, like I kind of predicted, and they were tricky the first 2 games, and I got into a weird spot where physically I felt like I had to throw it harder than I actually had to, but I kind of scraped by at 2-0-2-0, and then I bowled 260 the next game with 3 Brooklyns, which I think you might only get to see 1, but fairly solid block. Ended well. I shot 250 the last game, but solid day. Shot making needs to get better. I don't feel like I'm terribly sharp right now as far as like the work I've put in lately. I still feel good though. I still feel high spirits and I feel like I could win. Nothing's changed since the last regional mentally, at least the good things. But yeah, we're bowling tomorrow, so see you then. Alright, today's the day. It's the finals. Got the casters round 4 games first. We're gonna see if we can hopefully build on this lead. 8 games of round robin match play. We got about 90 pins on the cut. Keep our heads down, do what we do. Should be okay. So just like normal, broke the pair down pretty good. Got to bowl with Jake through urethane game 1, shot 279. And then I had about 570 the next 3 at 190, 210, 160. They're a lot earlier today, so not as much down lane hook. Got trapped a couple times, made a bunch of bad guesses, and paid max penalty almost every time. I did throw a couple Brooklyns though, so that was a bonus. And a couple weird 7 pins on lane 27 the last game, which is pretty unfortunate, but we're still leading. Don't know by how much, probably about 40, so the lead stayed about the same. I was leading by 100 after the first game. That was pretty cool, but we got 8 more games of match play to hopefully step on the gas and get dub number 1 two-handed. That would be cool. But I'm gonna try to stay in the moment. Physically don't feel great right now. I think I'm just hitting up on it a little too quick, so I'm trying to be a little smoother, wait on it a little longer. I think I know what I need to do. I got a good swing thought. Yeah, on to the next round.
now Mr. Darren Tang, his 15th title. Pba Federated Open champion. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions, Michael Lowe, Lizzie Reese, and Darren Tang. Congratulations once again, competitors. Thank you so much again.
Well, I don't know if I'm the first to ever win one and two-handed, but I have officially won one and two-handed, so this is special. Put in a lot of time, a lot of work, and you know, I've won regionals before, but this one feels pretty good, and I got a little emotional. There's always some emotions, but this one, just knowing what's happened over the course of the year and seeing some success already, and it's just pretty special. So shout out to Debbie and the staff here at Rancho. They put on quite the show. The prime was great. All the kids were fun to bowl with, and I appreciate you guys for watching the channel. I don't know what to say. It's always hard to say things when you do something cool. You just can't find the words, and yeah, I'll give a little recap on how the block went, how the day went on my Patreon. Link is in the description below, so if you guys are interested in checking that out, I'd really appreciate the support, and hopefully I can help you guys through that platform as well. Just very thankful for all the supporters for being there when there's a lot of naysayers. I appreciate you guys. I want you to know that the support doesn't go unnoticed. Turn off the noise. Just go out there and do your thing, and you know, one day it all pays off. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.